video come out this week.
We did.
And we haven't even talked about it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and I'm going to go on record. It's almost as good as The Matrix.
Almost.
Wow.
Arguably better than The Matrix.
Unfortunately, it's
Shorter?
a rehash of something that happened before The Matrix.
It is. Takes place in the 80s. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. We did it, baby. Woo! Woo! We told y'all we'd have a new video.
Yeah.
And we put out a new video. What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
What do you think?
I thought
Well, you have it. Let's talk about that for a moment.
That and I want to say thank you to everybody who watched the video and kind of linked it around and stuff like that. I saw it linked everywhere, and just before the podcast, actually, YouTube featured it. It's on their gaming YouTube gaming channel and all that stuff.
Really
They
nice.
they tweeted it out and all kinds of stuff. So sometimes we don't get as much love on YouTube as we hope for. And it was really like refreshing to see.
That's very nice.
This time
in,
we did.
in the sea of Markipliers, we could still
Whoa, we snuck right in.
we could still float.
We
Yeah.
still get some views.
But yeah, anyway,
float to the top.
there you go. But anyway, yeah. So this video was a lot. This video was I really am proud of it. Like I'm really, really happy with that. And it's always fun to do a video when everyone in the group is jazzed on the game. Like sometimes there's games where it's kind of like, hey, this is weird. None of us really like it, but it would be a funny video. And it might turn out good, but it's that much better when everyone is, kind of, or at least most of us are really into a certain game. And I think we all really like the new Metal Gear.
Yeah, but that's my favorite game of the year.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Wow.
mine too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely.
I would probably agree with that.
Yeah, and so what was really cool was, so we decided we wanted to do it, and immediately Garrett went to work on the arm, because we knew that was a critical part of the costume. And I've had so many people asking me, like, oh, is that the collector's edition? Oh, is that from Japan? Oh, is that...
Yeah.
Garrett made that. Like, that was all...
Good job, Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And
The collector's
Congratulations.
edition was like a thing, though. You wouldn't be able to wear it.
No.
Like
There was
a
one.
statue.
There was one in Japan that was full size.
Yeah,
It was full size, but you couldn't wear
still
it.
couldn't wear it. No.
Yeah.
So you did a good job,
Unless
Yeah.
Derek cut his arm off, we could like glue
You got
it.
your arm off, dude?
dude. You should try.
Maybe I did.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Wow. Maybe those bandages are there for a reason.
That's right. Think about where these fingers been.
Whoa.
I'm afraid to tell you.
That's why they're taped up.
It was hard for me to break away from trying to play the game. Because I had to take some time off from playing the game to rush that arm out.
Yeah.
You did really good with the scars on my face, I would say.
Yeah,
and the
Garrett did
horns,
that too.
actually.
Really good.
All
The
that
whole
stuff.
costume was cool. If you look in the opening shot of the video, the cinematic part, you can see Garrett's full costume. I've got like the back straps on and the satchels and everything. And what was funny was heading out into public, we had to take about 90% of that stuff off.
Yeah.
Because... Yeah, in this current climate of America, it was like,
a different
people are going to
day and
think
age.
I am a mass shooter.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
going out to
Well, that's already happened
commit
to
a
me.
Strike.
Yeah.
It's already happened to you. But none of that even remotely happened. People were so happy to see us. Honestly, I think we should just chalk that up to San Diego being like the nicest city in America. You can walk around in full fatigues, and people are just like, they'll eat lunch and be like, oh.
We're a
Military
military.
town.
Well, that was when
exactly.
that was when we realized that stealth was our best option. Like sneaking around the booth to try to get the surprise
Oh, that
on
was
people.
perfect.
You know what?
and,
There was one thing
yeah.
I know we did that wasn't in the video as much, but I did a lot more pounding of stuff. Like
Yeah.
the snake sonar. I know I was walking around in like a food court, like banging on signs, banging on people's tables. The shots didn't make it in there, but
Yeah, I think at some point there should definitely be behind the scenes or something for this video because there's a lot of great stuff from that. And because in addition to that stuff too, so we have all that. We have Derek a Snake going around and all that stuff. But we wanted to do the rocket punch. We wanted to have the rocket flying, and it's a really funny shot in the game when you're able to fire your arm like a rocket. It kind of the camera goes from the perspective of the arm rocket. And so we wanted to have that shot, and I had the special edition from the game, like the little toy
the miniature
arm they
one,
made.
yeah.
Yeah.
In the US
and when
we got
you
a
attached a
smaller.
GoPro to it, it looked great. It just looked
full
really
size.
good.
yeah, it looked just like the right shot. And so I actually I'm sure this really bothered them, and I'm sure they were really upset about this.
Yeah.
But I told Derek and Sean I would really rather shoot the rocket arm stuff by myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was like, oh man, we had to take the day off while you
took
go
the day
humiliate
off.
yourself.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, they were upset. Hopefully,
We'll get over it.
we're going to try to stay strong as a group. But
yeah, Rocco worked so hard on that. I really have to just commend you. He called me up and asked if he should get a shot of walking around Disneyland. And I said, you know what? You don't work so hard. don't punish yourself for no reason.
Originally, because that's where I was kind of torn. So I told them I wanted to do those parts by myself because I felt like that's something, because it's from a first-person perspective, you don't need a whole crew. And it would be better. I would rather be one crazy guy that everyone just kind of goes, what? Then you see a whole group of people, and it's like, okay, what is this? And it gives us away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I just thought, okay, it'd be easier if I went out and did some of that myself. So that's where I came in that skit. That was the one thing I did, and where it was kind of difficult to decide is when I was talking with you, Derek, is I originally was thinking, well, let's have this thing fly through everywhere. So I went through an outdoor market. I went through swap meet. I went into a grocery store. I went through a Home Depot, fast food. I went all that stuff. And so I called Derek. I'm like, should I just go all out and like drive up to Disneyland tonight? And it's going through like fucking Small World, and like I was gonna go underwater with it and like go through a beach and stuff like that. Yeah, it became like a very Naked Gun type gag. Yeah. But it was kind of like, as we talked about it, it kind of felt like, okay, now the arm has taken the video. Like, and it wasn't in a way that complimented the rest of it. Like, it needed to be great reactions, and that was the key to it, because otherwise it kind of was its own thing as opposed to complimenting the rest of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense to
and
me.
I agree. I thought that, that ended up, I think that was the best thing for it.
And
it didn't go too far.
Some of the best reactions, I love when Derek's coming out from under the table, and you get that, the white haze of the direction where you're being sensed.
Yeah.
That woman just stares at him. It's Derek's reaction to her, I think, that makes me laugh the hardest.
Yeah.
Eyes wide open as you backwards.
Well, it's funny because
you really nail Snake.
That's like what you do.
I've been playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid.
It is exactly what you do in the game.
that part is like, I'm going to be so sneaky. If anybody sees me, I'm going to do what I do in the game and just back away.
Fuck.
Because that's how so many people play. It was great.
It's funny about that game. When you first start playing, it's like, nobody can fucking see me. Oh, fuck, they see me. And you kind of freeze in terror. But playing it, you realize, like, they can see you and they won't do shit. As long as you just walk in the other direction.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of funny thing to put in real life. Because in real life, somebody sees you. They see you.
They see you.
No, they don't see me.
No, you're like a sneaky ninja.
I bet no one saw you, especially the family handing each other drinks as you piloted the fist.
Oh god,
that one kills me.
When you walk through,
they're
that
exchanging
group of
beverages.
People, that was so funny.
And I want to say, with the convertible car, I really did set the alarm off.
What was it? Like a motion?
I was thinking about it later. I think that car was like a police sting. It's a fucking convertible that's just like waiting out with nobody be around in a real public place.
Yeah. What did you touch when you put
I
your
didn't
hand
touch
in it?
anything.
But the alarm started going off when you
it was
dipped
one of
your
those
hand.
cars that if you get too close to it, it just like senses
It's
you.
a proximity.
and we were just near it, and we were like, hey, it would be really funny if we got
Get the cassette.
turn off the radio, and then we'll add the cassette acquired thing.
Originally, we kind of went through a couple ideas for how to execute this skit. So at one point, the whole skit was going to be find radios that are playing music and try to just fuck with them. So, like, if somebody had a radio at the beach, you just go up and start messing with their radio. That'd be really funny.
To turn it off.
But people don't really have radios. The only people I saw with radios were these two, no offense, crazy-looking homeless guys. And I was like, just let them enjoy their music.
That's
so
all they have.
that car was sitting there, the top was down, like I had access to the radio, so I was like, I'll just go fuck with the radio.
Great shot, though.
Not expecting the alarm to like just blast off. So
Yeah.
that actually happened. My reaction is genuine in that.
You'll see in the behind the scenes. If we get to put out the behind the scenes, you'll see us all cracking up about that. It was really, really unexpected.
That's great.
I was proud of that skit. It's been a while since we've done a public skit. The reaction's been really good.
Yeah, the reaction has been awesome.
You had to get into the makeup twice.
Yeah, but that was no problem. It was real.
It was just
you.
It was just the horn and the scars and stuff.
Yeah, the scars are cool too. It's all cool.
So check it out.
I mean, my costume is pretty legit too, but
Elite
You look like
Mujahideen.
you
I like how you.
Oh, and I'll put it to rest. I am super buff. I was just carrying Sean.
Yeah,
so
he was.
No tricks.
I was impressed, and I kept making vocal my point of like, you guys better test that out before. Like,
we tried it.
Carrying someone on your back for a distance
I think
is hard.
and he was running too.
I did it. No problem.
Fireman's scary.
Don't worry. You need me to distract somebody, I will extract them.
That was proud.
The
Master extractor.
day after we filmed, I was like bruised, and I was like, "Why am my tummy?"
'cause you
Oh,
got-
because I was running in like the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
I felt
tummy,
great.
right?
tummy. Got my tummy.
Right there in your tummy?
My tummy.
Tummy?
Show it.
Also, too,
No.
it's because somebody asked about this. It just in the middle of filming, we did run into the guy who looked like Code Talker. Yeah, that was another accidental thing.
The Danae.
The Danae, exactly. And when that happened, specifically, like when we cut, I was like, I don't know how we'll work it in, but that looked just like Code Talker
great.
in the game. I know you guys haven't played to that point, but that's, whatever. And so I just had a feeling when we were out there, I was like, that's got to come into play. That's got to come into play. And so in editing, kind of just decided, well, okay, that's the mission. And it worked out great.
And sometimes when you're playing missions, that works out where you're supposed to go find a guy to interrogate him to find the location of your objective, but then you'll just, through random stumble upon the one thing you had to do, and right off the bat you've achieved the...
Yeah. That happened to me. There was a super complicated one at one point. I don't remember, but at some point in the game where I had to like interrogate 1 billion people to find one person, and then accidentally like blew up a thing, and it was like, oh, he was in there. It was like, oh, okay. But anyway, one quick thing actually, and I'm glad I'm reminded. The graphics that are in the video, like you see the the little like white blur that like pops up when the girl turns around, and like the end graphic. We always have Mariel always helps us with our friend Mariel. She's here right now, so it just reminded me because otherwise I would never thank her for anything.
She's here right now?
It was Brian the whole time! Oh, see her. Oh.
But anyway, but she does all kinds of different graphics for us sometimes when it's something that in editing can't figure out how to do myself or we can't, or whatever. So like the little things like the title screen and stuff like that. That really helped that out a lot.
Good job, Mariel.
Anyway, thank you for doing that. But anyway, other than that, I was really happy because Hideo tweeted it out.
That's so
Hideo
awesome.
retweeted it, and so did I don't know how to say her name. Stephanie
Houston?
Stephanie Houston.
Yes,
It's Houston.
Houston. She plays Quiet in the game.
Oh, cool.
The actual actress who plays her in the game tweeted the video out, and that was really cool.
That was...
And Whitney Houston watched it from heaven.
Yeah.
Wow!
Whoa.
We got confirmation on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, her and her daughter
And-
watched it together,
yeah.
I think.
Her daughter said, "I'll watch it with you."
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Bobby's next. What? Is he dead or what?
No.
Oh,
Bobby's still alive and kicking.
No.
Oh.
He's still there.
You might see this.
Alive
Well-
and loving it.
too hot to handle,
All right,
too cold to hold.
You've earned a tricks.
Give him some. What do you got?
Is that the theme of?
Bobby.
By the way, this was our Halloween cast
Bobby
the whole
Brown
time.
jokes. You know what? You
That's
cool,
why I came in
You need to
costume.
cool off, bro. cool it with the Bobby Brown jokes.
Look at Sean's face.
All right,
I
bro.
can't believe you did that. I can't believe that.
I think
Wow.
I mean, just looking at him, he's still a little heated.
No.
That's all I'm saying. He just looks a little heated still.
Eric.
What?
That one was for Eric.
I just gave my Bobby Brown thoughts.
Yeah, right. You wished illness on a man, so that's not cool. You had to cool
That's
it.
not. That's hot.
Yeah, remember
We're all
Sean got,
positivity and love and life here.
Sean
Trying to
gets
help
freaked
out.
out when you wish people
I'm
to
trying.
be...
Whitney seems happier.
Oh, I think I'm out of water. You lucky.
Yeah, there's a drought going around. There's plenty of kids, boo.
Well, that's true.
Well,
We probably could upset a couple... We are in California. We shouldn't have done that.